There's just something about a toy grail that's just, it's so awesome. It feels so great when that toy grail is just finally in your collection. And this is one of my toy grails. This is like the 2010, 2011 Star Wars TVC, the Vintage Collection, Quinlan Voss from The Phantom Menace. And this is probably my favorite fucking toy. No, well, this is probably my second favorite toy grail. I don't know, it might be my first favorite toy grail. It's a split between that and the F Prime Soundwave. But yeah, oh. Yeah, it's Phantom Menace Quinlan Voss, and it is so nice. It is such a great toy too, and it holds up for being a old TVC figure from, back in like the early 2010s. So yeah. Oh god. The neck's a different flesh tone for the color, but the face is a face. Honestly, it's a pretty nice looking face for Quinlan Voss. And as y'all can see, just looking at like the articulation right now and the details, he has a trigger finger hand. He has like the wraps right there too. Quinlan Voss is awesome. He's an Indian fucking Jedi. And I like that about Quinlan Voss. I find it funny though. It's like, oh, in the Phantom Menace, Quinlan Voss looks like he's like, I don't know, like he looks like just like Quinlan Voss for what he looks like in the Phantom Menace. He looks, a lot more like a sage, a tribal sage or whatever. And then it's like, oh, you look at him in the Clone Wars or in the comics, he's like dashing as fuck. I mean, he's still dashing, Quinlan Voss is, but y'all can see the articulation. It's pretty good. And then the details on the boots. Details right there, right there. And let's look at that face again, too. That's Quinlan Voss. That is Quinlan Voss. And going ahead and looking at his accessories, he has his lightsaber, which is just the hilt. Then he has his lightsaber ignited. Very beautiful, very nice. And then, again, it's nice. It's Quinlan Voss's lightsaber. But then he also has his blaster pistol, it's very nice. It is very nice. And the blaster pistol it can go right there, or it can go right here. And then the hilt. Okay. And then the hilt it can go right here, right there. And then, because why not, the lightsaber can go as the left hand, and then, And yeah, Master Voss can he can just chill. Because, yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. It's like in the Clone Wars, Quinlan Voss only appeared in like 2 episodes, and the one was just a cameo appearance of Quinlan Voss. And it pisses me off that, like, the Dark Disciple, right? That was like a whole ass arc, and then they like scrapped it for what? The arc with Ahsoka and Trace and Rafa, which it was an okay arc, but I hated the fucking characters of Trace and Rafa, because the original character for like that shit, right? Back when the episodes was not finished, was so much more cool and shit too. But yeah. Quinlan Voss. And for a side-by-side now for Quinlan Voss, here he is next to a reissue of another toy grail of mine, being the TVC Ahsoka Tano, and also back when Black Series did 3 3/4-inch figures, which, yeah, man, this, you know this is a good toy, this Ahsoka, whenever it was created for the old TVC toy line back in the 2010s, then reissued for like the 3 3/4-inch Black Series, then reissued again for modern TVC. You got a good toy right there. And honestly, this Voss should be reissued too. But there he is next to Ahsoka Tano. Next to a fucking cunt of a Jedi Master, Liminara Umduli, but we love Liminarma. Dude, her lightsaber's so much more dark for the green than what Quinlan Voss's lightsaber is too. That's actually, that's like piss green, and that's just like, stereotypical green. But I don't know. I really like that. Actually, I want to see it. Is Ahsoka? Because Ahsoka has, like, for her Shoto, It's like of a lighter green too, are they? Yeah, these are all 4 different colored greens. That's so neat. But yeah, there is Voss next to Luminara. Voss next to the Lambent Seeker, which I think that's a nice Arc Trooper that fits this toy too. Oh, well, it's Quinlan Voss from the Phantom Menace, not from Attack of the Clones or the beginning of the Clone Wars. So, it's Quinlan Voss. He's wearing Jedi robes. I think this could fudge in pretty good with an Attack of the Clones / Clone Wars display. Even if it's not the actual Clone Wars toy of Voss, which I would like in my collection too. And here he is next to Jedi Master Soul, which, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Obviously one's like a very, very late High Republic era Jedi. I did not watch The Acolyte yet. I heard it's shit. I really don't care. I just want a TVC of like Dagan Jirov, both like, both when he was in his High Republic outfit before he lost his arm, then the version of that without the arm, and then the version of Dagan Jirov when he was like first awoken from like the Bacta tank or whatever. I really want a toy of Dagan Jirov that's not just the Black Series. That would be so sweet. But overall thoughts of this Quinlan Voss, it makes me happy. It makes me beyond happy. This is one of my top 10 favorite Star Wars 3 3/4 inch toys in my collection. Quinlan Voss is a pretty fucking great character. Pretty great Jedi, too, even if he got his ass beat by Cad Bane in the Clone Wars. Yeah, just Quinlan Voss is cool, dude. Quinlan Voss is cool as shit, even if he hates clones. But yeah, yeah. I would love more, like Phantom Menace, characters and shit in my collection, too, for, like, a lot of the Jedi and shit. Like, I would love a Qui-Gon back in my collection again from the Phantom Menace for, like, the TVC. Because I think it might have been Saga Legends, it might have been actually the TVC, but there was, like, a 4-pack years and years ago for the Phantom Menace. I had Maul, Kenobi, Qui-Gon, and I think it was a B1. It was such a great toy 4-pack. I loved it so much. I fucking loved that Maul that was in that 4-pack, and that Qui-Gon, and the Kenobi was okay, too. Hasbro's good with Star Wars and even Transformers. Yeah, they have their moments, but back in the day, that was fucking Hasbro. And yeah. If you don't like this vid, like, comment, sub, all that jazz, and yeah, take it easy, folks.